Hey, this is Ethan with Combat Radio with a look at the Outlaw Josey Wales. Based on the book by Asa Carter, who was a member of the KKK and a notorious segregationist, and directed by Clint Eastwood. It was originally scripted by Michael Heavensgate Cimino, and Kaufman came in to get in the mix, and Kaufman was set to direct it, but ultimately got fired by Eastwood for what story-wise sounded to me like time and tendency. Anyway, Eastwood took over the production. It created a massive uproar. The DGA initiated the Eastwood rule because of it, where an actor can't let another director do all the pre-production work and groundwork and then fire him. But despite the chaos and the character who originated the story, the movie's actually quite good. They stripped out a lot of the ideology and left a lot of the action elements and revenge elements, which really lights the fuse. My buddy Buck Cartalian makes an appearance in it. It's great to see him in this. You may remember him. He was Jules the Jailer in Planet of the Apes, Human see, human do. And when I was at Warner Brothers, I was in the same building with Clint Eastwood, Building 81, while I worked with John Milius. And I met him on the set of Bloodwork. And it's hard to imagine that he was the same guy who was rumored to have punched a horse during this production. He was just so polite. Well, I heard that story a number of times. The story also goes that when this was in post-production, David Geffen, who was an executive at Warner Brothers at the time, stepped up to Clint in a screening and suggested tightening the movie up, like cutting out 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And Clint told him, basically, yeah, go ahead and do it. You'll have to do it on your own. And Geffen supposedly said, okay, where will you be later? And Clint said, I'll be at Paramount across the street cutting a new deal. That story seems to ring of some truth. Executives are always seem to be asking for a film to be cut down and tightened up. The only problem I have with the story is anyone who worked at Warner Brothers, who knows Warner Brothers Studios, knows that Paramount's not across the street, it's across town. So that part raises a red flag. But despite the story, the history, and the chaos, it's a movie you should see. The Outlaw, Josey Wales.